Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Headington. Today we're going to look at 1/3 of different shapes. So, day 2, let's go ahead and look at the problem. It wants us to shade 1/3 of each square. So, I have two different squares it's showing me here, and it only wants me to do 1/3 of that. So, right now, I kind of want you to think about what that would look like. And if you're at home and have a notebook or something that you could even try to draw these two squares in, go ahead and see how you would shade it. Okay, so draw the two different squares, and what would 1/3 of each of those look like? I'm going to go ahead and get my tools out. Okay, if I look at my first one, I see that it is broken up into 3 different parts. And the directions tell me, or the problem is asking me to only shade 1/3. So I only need to shade one of those. Let me see if I can fill it with a color here. There we go. So hopefully on your first one, yours kind of looks like mine, where I just shaded one of the 3 sections of that square. Now the next square looks a little different. So take another minute. If you're at home, maybe pause this, see if you can draw what you would think 1/3 of that would look like. I'm looking at it here. There's a couple different ways I could do it because there is still 3 sections of this square, and I still only need to color one of them or shade one of them. So you could have done this square. Maybe there's your 1/3. You could have done the long one over here as your 1/3. And it's also still correct to just do 1/3 of the shape, to just have shaded just the bottom one. Okay, as long as there's only one of the 3 spaces filled. And down here it wants us to think one last time. Each whole square is how many thirds? So think of how many thirds each of those whole squares is split up into. Each whole square is blank thirds. If you want to go ahead and try this problem on your own, you can draw the 2 squares, send them to your teacher if you would like, or even just maybe send a comment if you know how many each whole square is how many thirds. Okay? Thanks for joining me for math today. We will see you tomorrow on day 3. Bye.